What's going on YouTube? Today I'll be installing a quick release on my steering wheel. You can see I have it off already. And here's a closer look. It's got this cool looking gold collar in the back. So if you guys want to check it out, make sure you stay tuned and let's get to it. For the quick release, these are the items that I'll be using today on the Tahoe. I was actually looking for all chrome, but they didn't have it or it was going to take too long. So I just decided to get this one with the gold on the collar right here. I think it actually looks pretty cool and I do like the way that it stands out. So I'll be using this one. Since I'm doing the quick release, I also ordered the steering lock right here in silver. So I'm gonna be putting this on once I remove my steering wheel so I can lock it. And since I'm doing the quick release, I might as well just change out my spacer to a billet today, since I had the 6-bolt to 5-bolt and I'm just getting it in silver. I already had the black one. To keep it all custom, I'll be replacing the plastic horn with this billet Chevy style. So it's gonna be a nice upgrade. And they also do come with all their hardware right here, and I'll have these items linked down below in the description for you guys. One of the reasons I'm doing the quick release is so I can get some more space here when I'm doing my turn signal. As you can see, the lever is pretty close, so sometimes my hand may bump into here. And right now on my steering wheel, I have the plastic Grant horn that came with it with the decal. So if I peel it back, you can kind of see it's just a decal. And it does have some scuffs right now, so that's why I want to upgrade it as well. And it should look better with all this silver right here. I'll go ahead and start removing these Allen heads so I can remove the steering wheel. And also, if you haven't checked out the full install video on the steering wheel swap, I'll go ahead and link it on top of the screen right here for you guys. This horn right here has the male sides here, and on the truck I have the 2 females. So on my new hub adapter, I'll probably have to change the ends out. As you can see, this one has a male side and a female. What I'll end up doing is cutting these connectors and then crimping these new ones on, which are 18 gauge male insulated. And since I have an adapter on here from a 6-bolt to 5-bolt, these 4 bottom ones are shorter and the top one is my longer bolt. So this is the last one I'm taking off. So I'll have to remove this spacer here and then put the quick release, and after that, then I can use the new spacer, which is gonna be the chrome one right here, or billet style. So it's got these 5 right here that are holding it in place, and the last one was going through this top one. And right over here is my variable resistor for the airbag, and I'll just leave these in place right here. And don't forget to have your steering wheel straight before you install this. All right, so that's off right there. All right, so I'm gonna be cutting this side of the hub adapter so I can install the new connectors. And I'll put some heat shrink as well. Alright, so the new connectors are on, and I'll go ahead and install this into the hub. So I'll go ahead and connect the horn first, and the wire colors don't really matter as long as one wire is going to each side. And just be careful behind here not to pinch any wires. Alright, now it's good. The way it goes on the hub, these wires will be facing up, and this is going to be the center top and the center bottom right here. The energy logo is facing the correct way, and the locking pin is a little bit offset to the left. But in theory, if you wanted to, you could flip it around and have these on the bottom, but I'll just leave it alone how it's supposed to go. It does look a little bit confusing because of all these extra holes, and that's for different steering wheels. It has a 6-bolt style for NRG steering wheels, and also I believe Momo, so that's why it looks like a little bit more right there. Alright, so now I can do my spacer here and then also wire up the horn. Alright, so that should be my center right there. And the last bolt here on top, I'm going to do it after the steering wheel because it's going to go through the spacer and the hub. And we can test out the horn right now as well. My new horn has some male terminals, and there's this wire that came in the kit, so I'm going to be cutting it in half and extending these wires over here because they seem kind of short. So I'm just going to cut these connectors off and install these females on here. All right, so now the horn wires are good and I can actually bolt up my steering wheel. All right, and the horn wires are connected, so it doesn't matter which side. Just make sure that they're not touching. That's why I added some heat shrink right here. I had just put this bolt here to hold it on, but now I can put it on the horn. All right, that's much better. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And on my quick release, it came with these shims or adapters, but I ended up not using them, so I'll just throw these away or store them. And now with the quick release, removing the steering wheel and putting it back on, it's actually real simple. So just pull on the collar right here. And you can see the bearings and everything in the back. And just insert it back and twist it. It'll line up into place. And there it is. And to put the steering lock on the wheel, it's pretty simple. You just slide it on. Right now it's open, so if I put it on, it'll move. And once I press this lock in here, it'll lock in place. So now it's locked and it'll just be spinning. And it comes with 2 keys to unlock it. You can see there it's unlocked now and it'll just come off. It looks kind of funny but cool at the same time because I'm used to seeing my big steering wheel here, but I do like the billet on it. So you guys let me know what you think on this thing right here. And now with the quick release, I have this extra space so I won't be bumping into my turn signal. And I would say it's close to stock, maybe a little bit more, if anything, that 1/2 inch, because I did have to space it out for the conversion of the 5 volt to 6 volt on the NRG hub. But it seems good and it feels good to me, so I'm happy with it. And if I measure the space, you can see right here that it's about a little bit over 3 inches, so I would say like 3 1/4, and that's using the 1/2 inch spacer so that I can use my Grant steering wheel. And here on my Yukon, I put the stock steering wheel, so I'll go ahead and measure this one, and it looks like about 2 1/4. And here's a better look from the passenger side, so you can see the gold on the collar right there. I think it came out pretty clean. Another cool upgrade for the Tahoe, so she's coming along. And also, if this video helped you out or you like this content, don't forget to smash that like button down below, and see you guys in the next one.